MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now batting, Bo Bichette. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Montgomery has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Guerrero can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Bob trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. Trent Thornton gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit high and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Second home run early in the year, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Place is going nuts right here. Want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game.
And knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Torres over at second. Voigt on at first with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, all even now at 1-1. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ran it in on him there as this ball's on the ground to third. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Two and two. Here now the 2-2. Got him.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he fouls this one off. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Again, a 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point, and it's fouled away. A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. LeMahieu is under it. 2 gone.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 1. Set to get his day started, Mike Tauchman, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0.
That's outside.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-1's the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for Toronto.
New inning set to get underway. Ready now, Lourdes Gurriel. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Pitch on the way. Left side. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder,
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled off. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. This is in the air to left. Tachman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, number 44.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Hit softly down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check as the lead remains 3-1. Here's big Aaron Judge. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Next for New York, Torres. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Guerrero over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Torres isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. One hit, one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 1. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Next to bat for Toronto, Randal Grichuk. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2-2 the count. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. Randal Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Luis Cessa answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Luis.
To the plate now, Danny Jansen. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Pitch on the way. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in his center field.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The count now at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar.
The third baseman, Miguel.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2.
Oh, inside.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Popped him up. Jansen has a play. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 11.
So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set and the pitch.
No, that's
Low for ball one. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hit well on the ground to first. Shaw fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Split-fingered fastball there inside 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in to Oscar Hernandez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The center fielder, Oscar.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a
This one, the execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And this will be fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. To short, hit hard, and that's through into left, a base hit. Guerrero blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he is out on the tag.
The first baseman, number 6. Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Fastball well outside. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Hernandez will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So stepping in, Torres. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Torres, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here's the 0-1. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Line, that's a base hit into left field. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going, so he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the air to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Into the box, Danny Jansen. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. The batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1 to Voit in time for the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the second baseman, Cavan Biggio. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Tyler Lyons is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Tyler Lyons.
And the pitch. In there, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. He's got it, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Mike Tauchman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 29.
In now is the Yankees DH, Gio Urshela. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Jays lead it 4-1. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56. Jonathan.
Digging in to try it again, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for the Blue
Hit in the air to center field. Gardner on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And that's in there for strike 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Judge is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Wilmer Font is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 63.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's low.
Font playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
That's ball 3.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heat.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it 4-1. Zach Britton will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Number 44.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he fouls this one off. That misses. 1-2. And he struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Travis Shaw. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Andujar onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, a hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gardner's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Danny Jansen. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 4-1. Anthony Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony.
Now in the box, Torres. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Two and 0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Ryan Dorothy. Now batting, left field.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Misses, ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 29.
Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Three runs already home here. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Tyler Wade will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 14, Tyler Wade.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Adam Ottavino will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Adam Ottavino.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's set. Here it comes. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. On a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Slider gets the outside, that's a strike. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Now back, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. No balls and a strike to count. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Drilled to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Yankees looking to celebrate in the Bronx. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit sharply on the ground. And quickly there are two away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
That one's in there, 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Count for 2-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. LeMahieu stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, number 44.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 full count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line toward the alley in left center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
In now, Rendell Gritcher, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Gary.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Left fielder, Man.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Mike Tauchman, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Tommy Kahnle takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 48, Tommy.
Digging in now, Danny Jansen. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Kahnle, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Here's the first pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Second baseman, Kevin.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Kevin Biggio, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Left fielder, Gurriel.
Ready for another chance, Lourdes Gurriel, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. First and second now, one man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. A ball and no strikes. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. He won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
You got him to go down after that one. It's 2-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler Wade.
Designated hitter, Tyler Wade.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Knee high, he barehands it in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Now batting, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now to the plate, Brett Gardner. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man in. That's wide, 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And that misses as well, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Thomas Pannone is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And this is down, and that should do it.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra bases off the bat, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, hold him to a single.
So now to the plate, Torres. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. New York crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Tommy Kahnle claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs, 18 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.